So, yeah, wow, we have a lot of people here today. Today is Wednesday, 5 p.m. Berkeley time. Let me just make sure I have everything all good to go. Okay, so this is our first lecture of the Python decal. So let's just go ahead and get started with introductions. Before anything, I'm sure you're wondering who I am and who some of the people in this call are. So first introduction, I'll go. My name is James Sinceri. I go by he, him, his pronouns. I'm a third-year astrophysics and physics major. I'm a mega nerd. I love comic books and superheroes. I'm a big DC fan. I play guitar, ukulele, and piano. And then also my research interests are gravitational waves, neutron stars and black holes, magnetohydrodynamic simulations, observational and theoretical cosmology. Oh, and also I love to dye my hair crazy colors and grow it out sometimes. You can see that was the last time I dyed my hair. And this person on my back will go next. Go ahead, Elon.
Yeah, so hi everyone. My name is Elon. I'm a third year astro and physics double as well. And not in the US at this point, back home, which is great. And I do astrophotography and also used to live in Campbell. So probably by next semester, when we all go back to campus, you'll be able to see me in Campbell at 3 a.m. Sleeping on one of the sofa. And yeah. So, and also I do research in planet formation, stellar interaction with some protoplanetary disk and also galaxy evolution, but pretty much everything, but just not cosmology. Yeah, because I hate cosmology, which is great. Yeah, we'll go for the next. And also, I'm the undergrad representative. So if you need to communicate with the department, let me know. Okay. So yeah.
All right, hi, I'm Raphael. I go by he, him, his pronouns. I'm a third year astrophysics and physics, just like James. I love soccer. I'm the co-president of Club Soccer here at Berkeley. And my research interests are in supernova, type 1a, type 2, and variable stars and globular clusters. Yeah, looking forward to the semester.
Hi, my name's Emily. My pronouns are she, hers, hers. I'm a junior studying astrophysics and computer science. Some of my hobbies are running, jigsaw puzzles, drawing, painting, and hiking. And my kind of go-to fun fact is I discovered a supernova. It's called PJS 2019. And some of my more kind of research or academic interests are planets, computer graphics, and coding games with CS and stuff.
Hi everyone, I'm Isla. I use the She series. I'm a third year astrophysics major. Some things I like: backpacking, dogs, plants, especially dangly ones, cool rocks, and my co-op. So if you have questions about co-op housing, I guess you can reach out to me. Some of my research interests, supernova and planets. I'm currently doing type 1a supernova research. Yeah.
All right, cool. So that is but that's all the staff. We have a lot of people for a decal, but these are kind of all my friends, and they wanted to help teach and make sure that you guys have the best resources possible. So they've been helping me make homework stuff and any guides that you might need, and they'll help grade homeworks, and hopefully they'll help give lectures here and there, so you can get a bit of taste of how other people teach. And maybe if you keep going and you decide that you really like coding, you can come talk to one of us, and then maybe you can be a teacher in the decal in future years. Yeah, so those five, Raphael, Emily, Isla, Elon, and I will be your instructors for the decal / call us TAs, but we're all just teaching it for you guys. And yeah, so that's your instructors. But we also want to know who you are. So I hope this is okay with everybody, but can you tell us your name, what pronouns you go by, your year and your anticipated major, or what major you're already enrolled in, and then a fun fact about yourself. If anybody would like to go first, otherwise I'll just start going down the list. Luckily, we only have 10 people here, so it should go by pretty quickly.
I can go first. Hello, nice to meet you all. My name's Rochelle Chetwin. I go by the She series. I am a junior transfer and I'm an intended physics major. And a fun fact about me is that I am an ocean lifeguard.
Wow, that's cool. Okay, who wants to go next?
I can go next. My name's Rav. I go by the She series. I'm a freshman and I'm majoring in astrophysics and music. And a fun fact is that I play the drums.
Ooh, okay, cool. Got some really interesting stuff so far. Who wants to go next?
I
I
can
can
go.
go.
Oh, Derek, you go ahead.
Okay. My name's Derek. I go by the He series. I'm a freshman as well, and planning on majoring in astrophysics. Fun fact: my twin is here too, and I discovered an exoplanet.
Wow. Okay, that's impressive. Sweet. Anybody want to go next?
Yeah. So my name is Carly, but my real name is Carlin, but you can call me Carly. And then my pronouns are she, her, hers, and I'm a first year with an intended major in astrophysics or math. And a fun fact about me is that I know sign language.
Ooh. My sister's learning sign language. All right, who wants to go next?
I can go next. My name is Megan, and I use the she, her pronouns. I'm a freshman, and my intended major is astrophysics and math. And a fun fact is that I tutor little kids.
That's awesome. Okay. Anybody else?
I'll go next. My name is Salandra. My pronouns are she, her, hers. I'm a junior. I'm majoring in astrophysics. And fun fact is that I like to do film photography.
Okay, awesome. And then we have a couple people left. I believe.
Yeah, I'll go next. Oh wait, my camera's not on. There you go. Hi, my name is Michelangelo. He and him pronouns. I'm a freshman, astrophysics major and music minor. And fun fact is, I'm the youngest Hispanic Eagle Scout in history.
Very cool.
Okay, I guess I'll go next. My name is Fabi. I use the she, her, hers pronoun. I am a junior and I'm majoring in astrophysics. And I don't have a cool fun fact, but I don't know. The only thing I can think of is my favorite color is blue. So sorry, it's not as interesting as all your guys.
That's totally okay. We appreciate it. All right, and then who else is left?
I'll go next. My name is Asher. I go by he. I'm a freshman and I want to major in astrophysics and minor in aerospace engineering. And I guess a fun fact about me is that I completed a few different like Duolingo courses and I can't remember a word of any of the languages that I finished.
Word. Isn't that funny how that works? I swear that's the same thing for me too. Whatever. I tried to learn Spanish. It didn't work though. Anybody else that we haven't gone so far?
I'll go next. My name's Melissa. I go by the She series. I'm a third year majoring in astrophysics. I'm a data science double major. And a fun fact about me is I have 3 cats.
Nice. Very nice. Okay. I think, is that everybody? Did we miss anybody? Okay, I don't think so. I think we got everybody. So thank you everybody for sharing. I know it's not fun to like, force yourself to have to like talk, especially when it's recorded too. That always makes me really uncomfortable, but I really appreciate it for everybody that did. Thank you so much. Okay, so just go over little Zoom rules. Respect others, don't talk over others. Please mute yourselves during lectures unless you want to ask questions. Feel free to ask questions or comment in the chat. We encourage that you turn on your videos, but we can't require it. So it always really helps, especially as a lecturer. It makes it feel a lot less like stress inducing when other people have their cameras on with you. So, you're not just talking, like it feels like you're not being recorded and putting on like a YouTube video or something. So it's always really appreciated. And I'd really appreciate if you guys did that, especially for all of the instructors, but you don't have to if you don't want to. Cool. So like the boring stuff, we got to go over the syllabus, talk about what we're covering this semester. So where is it? Where'd it go? Is this one? Yeah, here it is. Can everybody see the syllabus? Is it visible for everybody? Yeah, okay, cool. So here's all of our emails. This file is in the B Courses site already. It should be just like right under files. If you don't see it, let me know. But yeah, so here's our emails. Please feel free to contact us anytime you want. We're always there to help. You know, this is my only class I'm teaching this semester, so I'm happy to help you guys in any way I can. And I'm sure everybody else is more than willing to help too. We will be having a piazza. We haven't made it yet, but when the first homework gets dropped, we'll make our piazza available so that you guys can ask questions and get them answered by any one of us 5 like as fast as possible. So be on the lookout for that. We'll send out an announcement about that. Time and place, you're at the right Zoom link. It's going to stay this Zoom link for the rest of the semester, 5 to 6 p.m. Hopefully we don't get Zoom bombed. I don't want to see anything terrible, but if that's the case, we'll switch and you'll be notified and everything. But this is our Zoom link. Please don't share it with anybody else unless they want to come audit. Yeah, so office hours are to be determined. We'll send out an office hour when to meet thing to get you guys your guys' preferences and everything. There's 5 of us, so I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter what time, we should be able to accommodate anybody's needs, whoever wants to go to office hours. So be on the lookout for that. We'll send that out after the meeting. There is no real prerequisites for this course. I mean, we recommend that you took Physics 7A just so you have a little bit of you know, knowledge about physics. But if you have any background of physics at all, that helps a lot. Just for like when we start covering things like integration, differentiation, and you know, when you want to apply coding to real life problems, it helps to have a little bit of background. But that's it. No prior experience to coding needed whatsoever. In fact, we prefer it that you don't have any experience beforehand. Yeah, so cool. Materials, just a laptop. If you want, I can't really, there we go. If you want, there is a textbook available. I've never even opened it, and it probably won't be that useful, but if you're a person that likes to just read how to code, this textbook right here, it's the second page in the syllabus. It's like a GitHub textbook. Feel free, check it out. I heard it's pretty good, but I don't know. And then yeah, so the grade breakdown. I mean, this is a pass no pass only class. We can't assign grades. 10% of it is participation. So like, please come to Zoom lecture or watch it like asynchronously. We're gonna record it. We'll have every week we'll put a like a participation forum or like a Google form for you to fill out. It'll be like a 1 question, like did you come, or something like that. Just to make sure that you are coming. We do take attendance, and it is important because we don't want to get midway through the semester and just have nobody here. That gets really sad when nobody comes. So 10% participation, 60% is homework. We care about that very, very much. If you do all the homeworks and you get help on the homeworks, I guarantee you will be a very strong coder coming out of this class. They will be difficult. I'm going to tone them down a little bit from last semester because I had a couple students cry a little bit about it. So it won't be as difficult this semester, but nonetheless, it still should take you like a couple hours to do your work. So just anticipate that. It won't be just completely easy. It will take a little bit of effort for sure. And then your final project is 30% of your grade. Note, you do have to do the final project to pass the class, though. You have to do that. Above 70% is a passing grade, but you do have to have a final project, or else we'll have to fail you, unfortunately. Don't worry, we'll give you lots of help. You know, there's 5 of us here to help you. Elon can definitely attest to this. We were up till what, 2 a.m. like several nights in a row to help many students' projects. It felt like so you know, we don't have a problem with that. We're students too. We care about you guys, and we want you guys to have really cool deliverables to, you know, give to other people or show other people when you graduate from this course. You know, that'll hopefully get you research positions. We had several students last semester make like full-on simulations of the solar system, which is really, really cool, and animated and everything. And it'll be really, really great. We want to make sure you have something good to leave this class with that you can put in on your like a website that you might have, or something that makes you look really impressive. That's the goal. Yeah, and then am I missing anything? Homework. We're gonna give you homeworks. I think we're gonna keep up the Wednesdays, but it'll be like, we'll give it to you the second, or like on Wednesday, and it'll be due before lecture. Elon, do you agree with that one?
Right. So yeah, so your first homework will be posted next Wednesday after lecture, and it will be due the week after before lecture. So you have a week to do that. Right. I mean, so and how that's gonna work, we'll discuss that. I think in next week's lecture, and then like how to submit, what format to be submitted. It's gonna be via view courses, so I think you guys are already familiar with that, right? And also like in terms of homework, once we set up the Piazza page, feel free to post any questions over there, or even send us an email, or come to the office hours that's going to be set. And also as time progresses, you'll realize that I don't sleep. I really don't sleep. So shoot me a message at any time. So if you need help or whatever, yeah.
Yep. Same for me. I mean, I'm trying to sleep right now, but you know, that only lasts so long. It only lasts so long. But yeah, so your first homework will drop next week, and then you'll have 1 week to do it, due before lecture, and then your final project, we'll start talking about that later in the semester, once you have a bit of background on how to code and stuff like that. Let's talk about exactly what we're gonna, also department resources, you know, diversity climate, reporting harassment or discrimination. There's an undergrad wiki, which is really useful if you have any questions about the astrophysics major. Some students made that, it's really helpful. And then the undergraduate representative, Elon, go to him when you need help, and the climate advisor. Yeah. So the schedule, kind of like what we're looking at, what we're gonna be covering. You probably won't understand what all these definitions or what these keywords are right away, but hopefully you'll make, this whole thing will make a lot of sense as we go through it. You'll learn what each thing means. The first month or so, we want to basically, or not month or so, but like by the beginning of February, like mid to beginning of February, want to make sure that you have basically all of the basics of Python. Like literally like the sheer basics, like vanilla Python, nothing extra on top of it. We want to make sure that you know basically everything you can work with. That'll be by the beginning of February, and then we'll slowly start introducing extra stuff that you can use on top of Python, different libraries that give you more tools, say for physics or astrophysics. And then as we get into February, like mid to late February, we'll cover how to make really pretty plots of data, how to like curve fit data, how to root find in data. And then as we get into March, we'll cover things like differentiation integration on a computer. How do you do that? And then other really cool libraries, things that let you do crazy things that everybody knows how to use now, or everybody in the astrophysics world knows how to use, and we'll teach you how to use them too. Let you do some really good stuff with astronomy. And then towards mid-March, we actually start leaning off of the coding a little bit. By then you kind of have all the basics down, and then we'll start doing things like worrying about our final projects. We're going to show you how to use LaTeX. If you don't know what LaTeX is, it's basically like coding in Microsoft Word, maybe, like if they clash a little bit. And you'll come to realize after this class that like you'll probably never use Microsoft Word again, because we all use LaTeX all the time. That's like a key tool for you guys. We'll talk about some special topics. We did a lecture last semester on like simulations, how to write your own video game, like in lecture. That was pretty cool. We're hopefully going to have a machine learning lecture this time, so you can learn what that is if you've ever heard of it, stuff like that. And then we cover a couple other little cool topics that are really interesting that you can use Python for. And then we'd like to give you a little bit of a week to do web development. So we want you guys to be able to make your own professional websites that you can host, or that you can post your like research and like whatever it is you do. And hopefully you could start like as soon as you end this class, you can put like whatever final project, you could have that be your starting point for your website. And having a website, a professional website, is really helpful if you want to get research opportunities in the physics or astrophysics department. And then, yeah, you have a little bit of research-oriented lectures and then final projects, and you're done. That's kind of the whole course schedule. So is there any questions before I move on? That's okay. If there's no questions, then there's no questions. So what are we going to do for the rest of the time? Because it's halfway through the hour, so you might be wondering, what are we going to do? Well, we're not going to actually like learn anything today. Forget that. It's all about learning how to, or it's all about getting your computer prepped and ready to start doing coding. So we're going to install something called Anaconda. If you've ever heard of a Jupyter notebook, it's a way to run Jupyter notebooks on your computer. If you don't know what a Jupyter notebook is, it's basically kind of like the thing that all STEM people use to write code. It's very, very useful. It's interactive. You can write little bits of code and test it bit by bit instead of having to make a giant file that looks scary like a real CS person. It's a lot more user-friendly and a lot easier to use. And a lot of times the department has you learn on like web servers and stuff. But personally for me, internet is not always the most reliable and those things tend to crash a lot. So I'd like to have everybody be able to run Python on their own computer natively without having to use the internet. So we're going to install what's called Anaconda. You can make your way to anaconda.com. I'll show the website so you can see what I'm talking about. And we have a bunch of like basically tutorials on how to do this through a terminal. If you know what a terminal is, if you don't worry about it. We're gonna go into breakout rooms. I'm gonna put like we're gonna do a breakout room with people with the instructors so that you get help. But yeah, we don't want you to leave until you have Anaconda installed on your computer. So we have Mac, Windows, and Linux. I don't know if anybody here is a Linux person, but Mac and Windows for everybody here. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and make breakout rooms right after I show you what Anaconda, the website, looks like. So let me do a new share. Where did the share go? Ah, here we go. Let's do, so can everybody see the Google Chrome? Yeah, so Anaconda looks like this. That's a snake. So Anaconda is a software. It's like a green ring, Anaconda. You go ahead and go to like anaconda.com, use for data science, and you can go to download. It'll take you to the Mac version, Linux version, Windows version, and then go ahead and install whichever one works best for your computer, if you're a 32-bit or a 64-bit, and you could follow the installation process. But and if you know how to use a terminal, you can use the slides that we can share those with you. So let me make breakout rooms. God, so many stuff, so many things going on. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing, and then I'm going to stop recording.